Today's topic is for those of you who often find yourself preferring to be alone rather than socializing with others. There's a common misconception that people who enjoy solitude are antisocial or have some kind of social anxiety, but that's not always the case. In fact, there are some people who simply prefer to be alone, and that's perfectly okay. Today, we're going to discuss 8 signs that you're not antisocial, you just love to be alone. The first sign that you're not antisocial is that you're comfortable in your own company. If you're someone who can spend hours alone without feeling bored or restless, that's a sign that you're not antisocial. Being comfortable in your own company is a sign of emotional maturity and self-sufficiency. It means that you're able to entertain yourself and don't rely on others for constant stimulation. The second sign is that you don't avoid social situations out of fear. If you're not afraid of social situations but simply prefer to spend time alone, that's another sign that you're not antisocial. Antisocial behavior often stems from a fear of social situations, but if you don't experience that fear, then you're not antisocial. The third sign is that you're selective about your social interactions. If you prefer quality over quantity when it comes to social interactions, that's a sign that you're not antisocial. Being selective about who you spend your time with is a sign of emotional intelligence and self-awareness. It means that you value your time and energy and choose to spend it with people who bring you joy and fulfillment. The fourth sign is that you have no problem speaking up in social situations. If you're comfortable speaking up in social situations when you need to, that's a sign that you're not antisocial. Antisocial people often have trouble expressing themselves in social situations. But if you don't experience that difficulty, then you're not antisocial. It means that you're confident in yourself and your opinions. The fifth sign is that you have hobbies that you enjoy doing alone. If you have hobbies that you enjoy doing alone, that's a sign that you're not antisocial. Having hobbies is a sign of a well-rounded personality, and if you enjoy doing them alone, that's perfectly okay. It means that you're able to find joy and fulfillment in activities that don't require the presence of others. The sixth sign is that you have no problem making friends. If you have no problem making friends but simply prefer to spend time alone, that's another sign that you're not antisocial. Antisocial people often struggle to make friends, but if you don't experience that struggle, then you're not antisocial. It means that you're able to form meaningful connections with others, but also value your alone time. The seventh sign is that you have a good sense of self-awareness. If you have a good sense of self-awareness and know what you want out of life, that's a sign that you're not antisocial. Knowing yourself and what you want is a sign of emotional intelligence and maturity. It means that you're able to make decisions that align with your values and goals. And finally, the eighth sign is that you're happy and content with your life. If you're happy and content, that's the most important sign that you're not antisocial. Being happy and content is a sign of emotional well-being. And if you're achieving that by spending time alone, then that's perfectly okay. It means that you're able to find joy and fulfillment in your own company, and that's a beautiful thing. So there you have it, the 8 signs that you're not antisocial, but you simply love to be alone. It's important to remember that being alone doesn't necessarily mean that you're lonely or unhappy. In fact, it can be a way to recharge and focus on yourself. However, if you find that you're struggling with loneliness or isolation, it's important to seek support from trusted friends or professionals. There's no shame in asking for help or reaching out for connection when you need it. In summary, being alone is a personal choice, and it doesn't necessarily mean that you have an issue with socializing. If you identify with the signs we've discussed, then you can rest assured that you're not antisocial, but rather someone who values and enjoys their alone time. Remember to prioritize your emotional well-being and do what makes you happy. Thanks for tuning in today, and we hope you found this video informative. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more helpful content. See you in the next video.